Welcome everyone to the Everything Show episode 150. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Brian. What's up, Brian?
Hello.
What's up, Mike D?
What's up?
What's up, Tim?
What's up?
Okay, got some news, guys. So here we go. A new report. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Both Andrew Garfield and director Mark Webb have previously indicated that 2016's Amazing Spider-Man 3 will likely be their last outing in the franchise. A new report coming from the Daily Star, however, indicates that at least Garfield may be sticking around for a bit longer. The British tabloid senior source at Columbia Pictures claims 30-year-old Garfield is currently contracted to make 2 more films for release in 2015 and 2016. What the 2015 film, it doesn't say. However, they say we are looking to tie him into the role for as many as a further 4 pictures, given the huge success the franchise is enjoying. The part is pretty much his for as long as he chooses. To help sweeten the deal, it's claimed Garfield's also being offered a piece of the film's box office returns in order to keep him in the tights. No word on how accurate this report is, but considering the source, treat it as a pure rumor at best for now. I had heard 2 rumblings that they will not be able to finish their plans with Sinister Six and Venom and Amazing Spider-Man 3 beyond that, and that I heard, if anything, they would want to have him in 4. But now, 4 additional pictures beyond Amazing Spider-Man 3. I mean, that's at least till Amazing Spider-Man 7. Okay. Plus, he probably will appear in Sinister Six. Plus, he'll probably appear in Venom, because that's one of the films is not Spider-Man, so it's probably a spin-off. So he's probably supposed to be in Sinister Six, I would think. So it's a big deal, and I think he's going to take it. I really do. I think the amount of money plus the gross of the films, I think Andrew Garfield's going to be Spider-Man till at least 2020 or more. What do you guys say? What do you say, Mike T?
I like his portrayal of Peter Parker and Spider-Man. I actually prefer it over Tobey Maguire. It would be interesting to see what they do when they continue the storylines, but yeah, I mean, I'm pleased with the casting as far as that goes.
Yeah. What about you, Brian?
Yeah, I'm all for Andrew Garfield with being a Spider-Man and everything for a few more movies. In fact, I think he's my favorite Spider-Man and everything. I like this Spider-Man. In fact, even better than Andrew Garfield. I mean, not and then Tobey Maguire and everything. So.
Okay. Tim?
It just sounds like they're getting ahead of themselves again, too far.
Yeah.
You knew I was going to say that. I mean,
Yeah,
so
I know you were going to say that, and I'm actually agreeing with you. But
I mean, you can't predict what you're going to do when you don't know how the third one's going to perform. You were already expressing doubts about how the second one performed, as far as the box office goes, and Godzilla might have just blown that away. And then you've got X-Men next week. So, I mean, you can't be saying we're planning our next 5 movies. You got to just let it, happen one at a time.
I think by doing this, they feel they solidify the.
They're trying to lock up the actor
date.
into a contract,
And
right?
Right, and also get the release date so that way nobody wants to go up against it. So they'll announce it like up to 2020 right now. But all right, on a similar note, let me get my other article. Okay, it turns out that Hugh Jackman is now less sure that he's retiring as Wolverine. and I said this the other day, Hugh Jackman has spent the better part of a year claiming he's ready to hang up his adamantium claws as Wolverine in the X-Men franchise. Last he spoke on the subject, he boldly stated that he was 99.9% sure he is going to retire as Logan character after Wolverine 3. A movie he said he'd only sign on if the script was right. At the beginning of Days of Future Past press tour, he made it clear he was going to shoot Wolverine 3 and X-Men Apocalypse back to back, which meant he was actually coming back for 2 more franchise sequels after hemming and hawing on the subject for months. Now it sounds like he may be back for even more after that. While speaking to an Australian press junket, he reveals that he has reconsidered his previous statements. Hugh Jackman was so impressed with X-Men Days of Future Past after seeing it for the first time, he now seems less sure that he will give up the Wolverine character. It's unlikely that it will be passed to another actor anytime soon. He says, at one point, you're right. I said I was pretty sure that Wolverine 3 would be my last outing in the role, but I'm less sure as it goes along, because after seeing this movie, the whole thing feels fresher to me than ever. And during this movie, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's kind of like a clean slate. So who knows where it's going to go? As long as I have the passion for it, the fans. He says, as long as I have the passion for it, and the fans will have me. So beyond the 2 X-Men movie, well, beyond Wolverine 3 and X-Men Apocalypse, yeah, he will be Wolverine through 2020 also. I think that's great news too. Yes, they're getting ahead of themselves. All these companies, they're locking it in.
I just wonder if he's not typecast in the part and he can't get any other work. That's probably what it is.
Could be. He could be maybe trying to get something else, and he figured, hey, they're going to throw out all this money to me, like $100 million or more. Okay. It's a nice security blanket. Look, this is the day and age. They announced Transformers 5, 6, and 7. They announced Jurassic World 2, 3, and 4. The movie's not even out yet. They announced Fantastic Four 2 and 3. They announced Amazing Spider-Man 3, Sinister 6, and Venom, and Amazing Spider-Man 4. Now they're announcing all the way up to 7, Amazing Spider-Man 7, beyond the shadow of a doubt that they are greenlit, ready to go.
I blame Twitter.
We are in a different era where they are announcing so far ahead that it's like 10, 15 years ahead. And something's going to happen that's just going to destroy this new mentality.
Yeah, Marvel's going to continue to beat their ass. I mean, really.
The thing was, when they invented the word reboot and they started rebooting everything, that was the hot thing. Now the hot thing is to announce way ahead of time. That's the current trend right now.
Mm.
So it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. I mean, that's the way it's going to be. And we announced the Star Wars lineup too a couple days ago. Now everybody's coming out and do stories like they broke the news about Red Square. It's funny, like we did that days ago, the Star Wars lineup. So everybody's coming out today and yesterday. Oh, we're breaking the Star Wars like film list. Yeah. But anyway, that's what's going on with those 2 characters. Another thing, Mark Gatiss is talking about Sherlock. He said that it's not going to be a 1-episode special. It's going to be a series. And he said, I guess they're going to get ready to do it.
I thought he said the other day it wasn't going to come back for a couple of years.
Well, something happened, and I don't know what happened. Something happened. And they're getting ready to do it. He's talking about it like
I think he's just been, he's pulling a Moffat, really. He's just saying what people want to hear or something. Because the logistics of getting everybody back to do that show is very difficult. That's why it takes so long to get it done. It's not
what's
like
up, Chris?
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing? Welcome to the Everything Show.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. I know you're trying to get in yesterday, bro. So welcome aboard.
Thank you.
And you're a Whovian too, right?
I am.
Awesome. So you're going to be a new member of the Whovians cast. So have you seen what we were talking about lately, or you just popped in?
Actually, I just got in. I've been watching Monday Night Raw, but I just got in. So.
Okay. What do you think of the announcement, the rumor that Andrew Garfield is going to stay in the role possibly till Amazing Spider-Man 7, maybe even Sinister 6, and possibly Venom?
I think that's pretty good. I mean, I think if they were to replace the actor now, I think that would confuse a lot of people who don't keep up with the movies. If they got into it, let's say in the third movie, and they saw, I thought Andrew Garfield was playing this character, then
I think it's smart to keep him because if you never know, and if they don't have to be contractually obligated if the movie starts bombing, like they could just reboot it like they did with Tom Maguire. Because don't forget, Tom Maguire, they were all set and they were filming a little bit of Spider-Man 4. So,
yeah.
And they even had John Malkovich as the Vulture. So somewhere somebody has that footage, but they could cancel the contract at any time. So I think that's great news, and I also think it's great news that Hugh Jackman just revealed that he's definitely doing Wolverine 3, X-Men Apocalypse, and he's not retiring the character of Wolverine. In fact, he's going to stay on for more than that, as long as he could possibly do it, he said.
I think that's a smart move because how much money does he make off that character, you know?
Right, and Tim was just talking about it, and like maybe he's not getting roles. I mean, like I don't remember seeing him in anything else other than was it Les Miserables? I think he was in, but
yeah.
Right? So
well, he was in The Prisoners, which was kind of a small film with Jake Gyllenhaal, I believe. It was like a thriller drama sort of deal, but yeah, I mean nothing big.
Right. Okay. So there was another article we were talking about. We were talking about Mark Gatiss came out. I was talking that the Sherlock is going to be a series 4. It's not going to be a one-shot. And you watch Sherlock also?
Oh yeah, I actually just got into it this year. One of my friends let me borrow. They had the season DVDs, and I watched the first 2 before I started the 3rd season.
Okay, so you didn't start the 3rd season yet, right?
Oh no, I finished it. it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thrilled if there's going to be more Sherlock. I mean, I don't know how the Moffat's going to be able to do that with filming that, which brings me to another announcement that I'm going to make on the Real Whovians cast tonight. Big story about Matt Smith, which I already broke on my channel, but we'll talk about it in the Real Whovians now. Another thing is, are you a Guardians of the Galaxy fan?
I'm looking into the movie. I mean, I'm mostly gonna watch it because Batista's in it. I'm more of a wrestling fan than a Marvel fan, but I like Chris Pratt though, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, they also said that they may get sequels, or like they're not set to go ahead yet, but they're planning.
I thought they announced the second one.
Something like they're planning on doing 2, but they're just not. Well, they didn't do Phase 3 yet. They didn't announce Phase 3 yet.
No, but I thought we'd said before that that's.
They probably will. I mean, we said that's probably part of the lineup. I mean, we know Thor 3, Captain America 3 are definites. In fact, I think
it depends on how it performs.
I think Thor 3 has to do with Ragnarok or something like that. And I don't know if they're going to do the current storyline where Thor has a sister in the Marvel Universe. I think they're just going to stick it with the Enchantress and Loki, and I don't know. But I think Captain America is going to be phenomenal, the next one, because it's already the number 3 Marvel movie of all time.
Is Captain America still coming out on the same day as Man of Steel?
Yes. Yeah, and I think that's going to be the loser, honestly.
Yeah. That's if they were filming it.
I think that, well, they showed some pictures of them filming Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, but she was in, like, Diana Prince garb or whatever like that. So.
Yeah, that didn't get very popular opinions.
I know. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Chris, like what you like, what you don't like?
Well, I'm a huge Godzilla fan. Was honestly, Godzilla was the first movie I ever saw. I think when I was 3.
Yeah, me too. That was like one of the first 3 movies I think I saw.
Yeah, so I've been waiting for the 2014 one. I started following it in 2009 when Legendary said we've got the rights to it and we're going to make a movie. I've been following it since I don't know if you guys know about that. They were going to do Godzilla 3D.
Yes, with the smog monster with Hedorah.
Yeah. And when I followed it, I had no real idea of what the movie was going to be like until 2012 when they did the test footage. And I was happy with the movie, honestly. I'm very critical when it comes to movies, especially Godzilla. Right. And I
was very happy too.
I saw this twice already, and I just I was happy with it, even if the movie was terrible. I liked the design of the monsters, so I just said.
I liked it too.
Yeah.
I think that the next movie will be more fighting than the human element. I think they had to set the stage. Because I know some little people complained that it wasn't Godzilla enough. He wasn't in it enough, but he wasn't enough. He was like what, 40 minutes maybe?
I thought he had a pretty good role. The thing that I had was these are the same people that when Transformers come out, they say, oh, there's too much action, there's not enough story, and then
I was
Godzilla comes out.
Satisfied. Like my friend was saying on Facebook, he's like, oh, I heard a lot of bad things about it. I'm like, who said that? Because I don't know one person that said it was bad.
Well, when I saw it got a 9.0 on IGN, I said,
I don't even care. No matter what, nobody's going to keep me from seeing Godzilla. I definitely was there. Just like X-Men, I'll be there. I have to see that, and, I'll be at all the movies, Transformers 4, Guardians of the Galaxy, everything, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Age of Extinction sounds, it looks all right, but I'm not really happy with Galvatron's backstory in this movie. But
yeah, he was created by humans. But
I'm going to give it a chance. I like the way he looks.
To me, it's like, I'm going to see it, but it's like, I'm not crazy about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more crazy about it than a movie that I never heard of, like a single movie that has nothing to do with anything not big, like just a regular movie just to go see. But I'm not. I'll see it, but it's just like there. You know what I'm saying? It's not, to me. It's like already. I don't know. Maybe I'm annoyed that they announced 5, 6, and 7 already. That it's a go.
Oh yeah.
Which it's just like, hello. I'm telling you that. At one point in time, these movies, something's going to bomb, and then there's going to be a problem. So to go that far ahead is just nuts. I don't know.
It could. They got lucky after Revenge of the Fallen. That movie, I don't have as much venom for that movie as a lot of people do, but I still don't think it was very good. But I just kind of take these movies for what they are. I'm not looking for the meaning of life and Transformers,
I grew up with Transformers and G.I. Joe, so when I saw G.I. Joe 1 and 2, I liked it. It wasn't like, I was critical about it, because so it wasn't exactly the same. I was still cool with it.
Yeah.
And I'll be cool with G.I. Joe 3 when it comes out too. So. What's the matter, Brian? What do you have to say? I heard you grunt.
Well, to me, the Transformer movies are they're good. The first one, to me, the first one was the best, and the second one was horrible. Third one was just as good as the first.
Okay.
And G.I. Joe, I didn't like at all.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What about you, Mike? Did you see any of them?
I'm not a fan of the Transformers.
Okay.
So, not a big deal for me. It looked interesting, the trailer for it, but
yeah,
just not a fan.
It's not like anything we didn't see before, but I'll see it. Again, I'll see it.
It sucks that it's not going to be the same cast in the movie.
Right, well, what are you going to do with that one? Now, is anybody psyched to see Jurassic World?
Yes, especially with the news we got today.
Yes, which I was just going to go into the article, actually. I was just going to read it. Following on from the reveal, let's see what else we have here. Okay, this is spoilers for Jurassic World. All right, so don't watch this podcast if you want to hear it. In the new film, Isla Nublar is indeed a real running theme park, complete with the monorail shops, rides, and shows. get there via high-speed shuttle boat from Florida. One ride is called the Gyrosphere, which allows you to ride around in a wild and get up close to dinosaurs. In order to keep customers coming back, the park operators start splicing dinosaur DNA with other dinosaurs and other species. The pinnacle of their efforts being a combination of a T-Rex, a raptor, a snake, and a cuttlefish. The monstrous new dinosaur, which has fierce, intelligent, and chameleon-like camouflage abilities, gets loose and terrorizes the park. There's also dinosaur-on-dinosaur fighting with the good dinosaurs, including raptors and T-Rex, trained by Chris Pratt's character. Jurassic World hits June 12, 2015. So, that is crazy. And they announced Jurassic World 2, 3, and 4.
Already?
Really?
They're just going to go from Jurassic World 2, 3, and 4.
Is Spielberg involved with this at all? Or?
I believe so, right, Chris? I think he is.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think that they were going to make it if he wasn't on board.
I mean, as long as Spielberg is down with it, and I'm good for it.
This could be the best one ever. I mean, really, as long as it's not too short. 3 was really short, I thought, running time-wise. I thought that killed it, because if it was a little longer, I thought it would have been pretty good. Spielberg
made these films of Jurassic Park, so as long as he's on board with it, I'm good.
What do you guys think of, what's your take on it, Mike D? Think that sounds pretty cool?
Yeah, I mean, I probably would watch it on video. Well, I don't know. I'd probably see it in the theater, since it's going to be a big spectacle film if it makes it to the theater. But, you know, I'm kind of like that with the Transformers, with Jurassic Park. I mean, the first film was good, and after that, it was like, who cares? You know?
See, to me, with the opposite, I am looking forward to Jurassic World a lot. Like, really, because I couldn't wait for... I love that. So I am looking forward to this big time. What about you, Tim?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like Mike said, I enjoyed the first one. I don't remember much about the second one or the third one. But I remember the big deal was that was like the first big CGI movie where they were able to realize dinosaurs, you know, with computer generation, you know, which was a big deal at the time. I mean, what year was that? Like the early 90s or mid 90s?
93.
93, yeah. So
it's amazing how well that holds up to like even today.
Yeah, I mean, as long as the story is good and the cast is good, I mean, like you said, if Spielberg's involved, then it's probably gonna be all right.
Now, did you guys hear the news today that Halloween gets a complete Blu-ray box set? Did you guys hear that?
I'd be interested in that.
All 6. Wait, let me talk, Brian. All 6, the originals. Let's see. Let me just read here. We also got H2O, Resurrection, the 2 Rob Zombie films. We have the producer's cut of the 6th Halloween Curse of Michael Myers, the ultra-rare network TV version of the original Halloween, the network TV version of Halloween 2, plus the unrated versions of Rob Zombie's Halloween and Halloween 2. There's also both versions of the original Halloween, the original Blu-ray release, and the recently remastered 35th Anniversary Edition with the option of the original mono track on both. Each set contains hours of brand new bonus features and interviews. It was 10 to 15 discs from Anchor Bay Entertainment. They settled that lawsuit and they're putting it all out.
So are 2 and 3 going to be in that? Because that's
September. Yes, no, they won the battle. September 23rd. They're all in it.
I was going to say, because Scream Factory just released those 2, and they're brilliant Blu-rays. But that, like in the previous box sets, it was like 1, and they would skip 2 and 3, and it was like 4 and 5. And then the Dimension films were like kind of in their own sort of packaging with things.
Anchor Bay has them all there. So, what do you think, Chris?
As long as they do a good transfer on them.
I gotta say, I'm not really a big horror fan, but honestly, though, I've seen these movies, and I think that they're going to release them all. I think that's what fans really want, instead of just releasing them one at a time.
Right.
I think it's best to get them all out there and let people buy them and just have them whenever they want.
Yeah, it'd be the perfect set if they left out the Rob Zombie films.
Yeah.
I know.
That-
And we got the announcement that Halloween 3D is coming out. They're working on it.
I mean, that's just awesome that it's coming. Like all of them are going to be in one big box set on Blu-ray. That's just awesome.
Well, within 2 years, it'll be incomplete because the third one will be out. So
I would love to pick well, except for the Rob Zombie ones, because Rob Zombie's one was just terrible.
That's right, Brian. Rob Zombie. Oh,
so Chris, what else do you like besides you said you like wrestling, right?
Yeah, pretty much anything, any sci-fi. I mean, anything there. Any wrestling stuff mostly.
Now I heard you're a writer too, right?
That's what I want to be. That's what I'm going to school for. I actually just graduated with. I started out at a state college, and I got my 2-year degree there. I'm planning on going to a 4-year university pretty soon.
Okay.
So.
I think I have a way to help you get your dream job, and I'll talk to you about that off the air.
Oh, I would appreciate it.
I have a connection, so other than that, I think that's it, guys, for the Everything Show tonight. We had a lot of information. Wanted to welcome Chris to the Everything Show, and you can be on the River Newscast anytime you want.
Oh, thank you.
Brian, Mike T, and Tim.
Later.
All right, guys. Take care. Bye for now.